This shit could fall. I'm gonna get cooking on, so it's fucked up. I see shit coming. Like, ain't nothing I can do to
Like the older we get, it's hard to shake it too, man. Like,
yeah. Alright. So anything like if you ever like any way you feel uncomfortable, just you know what I'm saying, give me a sign like just do like this, I'll stop it, we start all over. But if I feel like the energy should be up for it, you know what I'm saying, however I'm gonna say, so we get adjusted or whatever.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying.
What you doing with it? Only thing I know, like this, like you just happened with my son. The court just took overall. Just we about to get the census, the date of it. But I ain't gonna speak on the case of it still.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna speak on stuff like that. I ain't gonna speak on the case.
Cause I'm about to say, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it kind of basic, and you just like say whatever you want to say. Like the general question is like, you know what I'm saying. Come out, Mr. Smoking Joe. You know what I'm saying. What you want? Dee Has or BH? Like,
you always have. It's not the same movement.
I'm saying Dee Has. I better know. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ready here, so we'll do a test on 10, 9, 8. Okay, it's your boy, Mr. Smoking Joe, and we back for another episode. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Dee Has, better known as BH, you know what I'm saying, in the building. And, you know, we gotta kick it with this brother, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on, like, you know what I'm saying? He's been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, on the Smoking Joke show, man, we try to showcase that for our peoples. You know what I'm saying? Good brother of mine, like, good friend of mine, like, and he got a story, you know what I'm saying? I wanted him to share the story. We talked about it, he agreed that, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't mind sharing his story. So we're gonna kick it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be another edition on gun violence and, you know what I'm saying, losing loved ones and shit. Like, so introduce yourself, bro. I said you Dee Has to me, BH, you know what I'm saying, but let the people know who you is. Like,
what's going on, everybody? I already, you know, those that do know me, you know what I mean, is BH. You know, those that do, some know me as Dee Has Spruce. You feel me?
Yeah, okay, High Spruce. All right, so you're from the town. Like that's definitely that brick town. Definitely that brick town. So that's where you from, like that High Spruce area, like born and raised.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Born and raised right there. All my whole family, all that. Born in the building. I know how I feel.
Okay.
Born in the building on the block. Feel me? Straight like that.
So you know we making light of it right now, bro. But like we came to talk about a serious issue. And that's about the fact that you lost your son.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me knowing you, I know how you feel about your family, how you feel about your kids. Definitely knew how you felt about your son, you know what I'm saying? I had to get you on to see if I can get you to talk about like what happened, like you know what I'm saying, like what's the situation behind that?
Right. The long story short, I mean, like my son, y'all, some that do know and those that don't, like my son was in college, you feel me? My daughter, she was in college. At the time of all this, you feel me? But at the same time, he always came outside and mingle with when he was out of college, mingle with his guys, you know what I mean? Some type of way, you know what I mean? Somebody get the shooting down there by Ambassadors, down there by, you know what I mean? When my son was at the store coming out of there, him and his little man, you know? And my son wanted to get hits, him and another lady, basically like innocent bystanders, like, you feel me? Like, shooting at the Ambassador convenience store next to it. And nah, man, it hits him and it hits him on his armpit, hit him in his chest, one shot. Nah, man, another lady that he was opening the door for, she get hit. You know, like he don't even know her. Now he trying to pull her back. Yeah. But you know, now, man, like that tragedy right there, that crippled us. You feel me? Like it crippled us, man. It hurt us bad. You feel me? So like this is real gun violence thing. Like a lot of people, now, man, hold your family tight, cause it's real, like. It's real, man.
And I'm gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying, because I know you, I know how you felt about your son, like, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know what I'm saying, baby boy, like, you know what I'm saying, I was like, you was bringing him up in your image and shit, like, so, you know what I'm saying, like, I couldn't even imagine, like, how you feel. I'm not even gonna say I do, like, but, like, what's that, could you know, maybe could you express on that feeling, like, how that feel, like, lose your baby boy?
Right, like it's you know, it's an ongoing pain. It's a never ending pain. Like you can never, it'll never be an ending. Like it's always what I do. I bury myself in work. You feel me? I constantly work to keep my mind. But at the same time, because it's like I'm lifting. Not only I'm trying to keep my mental right. I'm trying to keep my wife mental right. And then I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like I got it's a bittersweet moment came out of this. I got 2 grandkids that came out off of the situation. The law is everything, man. The law is everything. I got 2 grandbabies that came out of it. All right, when the day after this thing happened with my son, he not too long ago left from his lady house. After that, she wanted to be pregnant. Let's put it like this: 1 month after my son born, we find out she's 1 month pregnant. And I always ask my daughter and my son, yo, we never even grandkid. They both was in college, so they like, oh, breathe easy, like, you feel me? And I'm smelling, I understand. Now, the day of my son's service, my daughter finds out she's pregnant. So now here it is, I got 2 grandkids. They 2 years old now. They 6 weeks apart, and they look like twins. They was going to be here today, but now, man, by the time I got here, it was a little bit late, you feel me?
Yeah. Like to have you here.
Word.
And, you know, we'll do a double back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm definitely not. Like, I'm sad about the situation. Right. But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always the good ones. It's always the ones that you know we mingle because we just from where we're from. Right. But you know what I'm saying? The ones that get caught up, like, it's crazy. Like, they always be the stars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. There always be somebody that's aspiring to do some things. You know True story. Like you say, you married. Now this is why I also like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a mother and father household. You know what I'm saying? Two-parent household. That's 2-parent household. Exactly. That's a good thing. So how your wife take it? Like, I know, like,
it hurt, man.
Mostly, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause for a mother, you know, we attach. You know what I'm saying? Father's love is what it is, but
the mother held them. They hold them, so it's like it's a most close proximity to them. Like, you feel me? And like that bond is like, is unbreakable like that. You feel me? And it's like it crippled her. Like that's why I said, like, I gotta be there. Like, my job is more harder than it is. Like, cause I not only hold me up, I gotta hold my wife up first and foremost for the grip. Like, cause like it broke her. It broke her. Like, I'm talking about, like, she went in the trench to the point where she like, if I was a weak man, she would be gone. Yeah. She'd be gone. Like, meaning, like, she'd be just like, discombobulated, everything. You will see her. Those that know her will see her and be like, no, I don't know her if I would have let her go. So I had to lift her.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna say this too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God is all things, man. And at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me take something from you. Give us something. So, like, you were saying about the babies, it's crazy how your son and your daughter, you know what I'm saying, gave your baby at the time that this situation was going on. True. You know what I'm saying? They both alive well and, you know what I'm saying, happy and healthy. Fact. And, like, when you think about the mother's love, I see you got the t-shirt on, like, what's
I was gonna get into that. Yeah, I was gonna get into that. That's the creation of from my son. All right, now when this happened, like I said, I buried myself into work. Now let's keep in mind, this happened before the pandemic. This is February, Saturday right here. It's February the 10th of 2020. So soon as we come back from this, my wife, big ups to my wife, mom. So I mean, she came down there. Her and her husband, her stepfather came down there because I buried myself in work. I went right back to work. As soon as I got back down there, I shot right back to work. My wife, that's it. She's like, I'm not doing no work. And like it's that serious on her. So my mother-in-law and them, they came here to be with her. You feel me? And now that they came to be with her, it was like, that part was needed. You feel me?
And now, let me ask you this, because I know that we, like, you know what I'm saying, we were born and raised in the town. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, go up. There's a lot of stuff that go down, too. Well, what's the conversations at home like between you and your wife? Like, I know, because I just know me, like, if I know, like, I would want to know who it was so I could get at him. But I think maybe God not allowing you to know. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that was already TTG. That's why I ain't speaking. You feel me? You feel me? But I'm just speaking like, you feel me? Like the one is caught. The one involved, the main involved is incarcerated. But this is what it was. I mean, I was out here looking for, couldn't find it. Yeah. I was out here for a whole month. You feel me? Couldn't find it. But more or less, you feel me? The right way caught it. Because if it was the wrong way, I wouldn't be able to see. I wouldn't be able to see the grandbabies. I want to be able to bring them. I want to be able to be here for the grandbabies. You feel me? And this is And now so it's crazy because now it's like I'm glad I didn't go that route because this is needed. These grandkids, that's all they know. Grandpa, they know they know my wife, they know it all. But they know their grandpa. It's like grandpa, grandpa. You feel me? So, and I want to know.
Sometimes it's crazy because it seems like you get a bigger blessing and not handle the situation.
Yeah,
you let, you know what I'm saying? When you let go and let God.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, like you said, you still here, you grandpa. You know what I'm saying? You would have been a different type of grandpa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If shit would have went another way.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're standing strong for the family.
Right.
I'm glad you're still strong for your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What about baby girl? Like your sister? I know they was close. Like they
man.
were
Man. That's what I'm saying. Like Allah works in mysterious ways, man. He gave my daughter her son. So being that me and my wife are living in Virginia, my daughter's here. He gave money.
I take this card for a woman. Just for my God. That's great.
Let me get back to the how the creation and the mother love. I was talking about that, and then I said because our mom, the moms came down, and that's how I started it up. Started just buying the material for her while she was home. You feel me? And she just started doing stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like as a hobby, and then it just became something.
It's always like that, man.
Word.
It's always like that. That's
Stop working on a book called A Mother's Love.
Oh yeah? Wow, that's dope. That's right.
That's why, yeah. I'm talking about that's probably why it takes so like
when you heard the word, right? The dad.
No, like that was an automatic one.
Right.
And then like for the that's you definitely gotta tell the story.
Right.
This episode already got out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna go back to
The creation. We're going to go straight to the creation. You like the creation. We'll right back to that, you feel me?
Alright. So yeah, man, like you know what I'm saying? It's all good, it's all wonderful, man, it's all a blessing, man. But like, I'm gonna let you finish telling us about that thing, man, like how all this thing, how it came together, man.
Yeah, like I was saying, like when my mother-in-law came down there, they held her up basically, like they needed to be in the house for her. Now I mean, while I was at work. So while I'm at work, it's just like I start like come home from work. Like, yo, you know what? I'm walk around and look up stuff on the computer, like on the phone while I'm at work. Little hobby stuff for her. So I start buying a printer. I bought a printer for a heat press, hat press, mug, tumbler. Now I mean, I start buying things and putting it in the house. And then I mean, like to give her something to be active with, not to just sit around. Now I mean, to try to keep her mind focused, not take off with the tragedy of my son. You feel me? Because like I said, that's never ended. So, but it was to put her mind focused on it. Because like I said, if I wouldn't have stepped up as a man, strong, and a father, and a husband, she would have failed. So me being a strong man, a father, this and the third, a household upholding, I had to lift her up. So I booked these type of things to put her to start just doing stuff. You feel me? And that's how this came about. A mother's love. She started getting the best of it. You know what I mean? Now she's some of that. It went from this one of the shirts that. This is like in her beginning stages right here. This is when she officially fishing with the LCL. But this is another one right here when she started getting with the beginning of it. You feel me? It's like his 23rd birthday. Okay. Now man, he's doing it with the vinyl. Then I went and bought the sublimation machines and stuff.
You just say you stay fly. You like that thing coordinated.
Word. So, and like this my son, so we would have bought him chains, man. This my son right here, like, had a service. They got him cremated, but I didn't want to put him in I didn't want to bury him out here, and I'm living in VA, you feel me? Like, I never be able to be seeing my son. So I got him, got a nice home piped out in his own book, because he was living in it too, like. So this him right here, like, he's basketball, because this is what he did. He played basketball for Bloomfield State University, you feel me? So now, man, like, there's him up in here, got the whole family got it. But, like, this is how this became, like, not to jump off that, this is how this became, you feel me? We got her a heat press tumbler machines and everything, and she just started, tapping into her hobby. And then it came from a hobby to a creation, from a creation to something that's a mother's love, straight like that. And that's where we at, you feel me, with this, like, straight mother's love, you feel me? And it's good, like, people loving it, man.
It's nothing like a mother's love, like, you know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
That's gonna be accepted worldwide.
Word, man. Word.
You can't be a mother and not. And that's why I say, like, even with Big Sis, like, how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how Big Sis handled it.
Yeah.
I mean, they was pretty close, like,
yeah.
You know, the things like the story I used to tell, like, it was like road though.
Right, true story. And then that's what I said, like, God gave my daughter her son to help with the pain. Because like I said, we live in me and my wife, we out in VA. My daughter here. So she got my sister-in-law. She got which big ups to my sister-in-law. She was our liaison. I cannot forget that she was our liaison during this tragedy. You know, when something like this happened, you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody. So funeral arrangements, all that, like my sister-in-law, she was our liaison. She did her thing. Big ups to you. Word up. Know what I mean? And those that we had other family members that stepped up. They was liaisons with us too. You feel me? But like with my daughter, she's like she has my aunt, which is her aunt, which is my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, which is her grandmother. She has them here. But it's when your mother, your father, you feel me? They out there. She needed that everyday love, and it was her son. God gave her the son, and that's her. That man, they like this. They like her son like this.
I ain't gonna say the way I believe. Like I'm telling you, like when we go, we come back to our family. You know what I'm saying?
That's what this is.
So,
Listen, what I'm saying. If I would have them here, you will see exactly what I'm saying. This is they look like twins, but they not brothers and sisters. That's one thing. Two, they don't play about each other. That's another thing. This is him. This is him with his hands on him. God and my son, this is him with his hands on him. And with the thing that I'm teaching them here, listen, y'all don't never fight. Y'all will always fight, but don't never pick up nothing and hit each other with it. Always rock out. Y'all gonna fight. But always stick together. That's one thing. Or don't play with them. Don't play. This is the things that I teach with them. They bond us like this at 2 years old. They pandemic babies, bro. They crazy. I'm telling you. Real story. They crazy, man.
I gotta say, man, I'm proud of you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, for holding it together, holding the family up, you know what I'm saying, doing what you do, like, you know what I'm saying, for people letting, you know what I'm saying, people know that, you know what I'm saying, you care about the fact that the help that you got, you know what I'm saying, other family members.
Word, man,
You definitely got a strong family doing it, like I said, from your daughter,
definitely,
your son, your grands, your wife, you know what I'm saying, like, it's always been a beautiful situation, like, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, like I said, I had to bring you on the share, and like, you're going to keep coming back. Like,
absolutely.
Keep me updated. You know what I'm saying? Keep me updated on the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? I know, you know what I'm saying? I know your health as well, type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to get back to that, too, man. Yeah. You know, we can't get everything into one thing. You know, you'll leave and you'll be living more. You'll be like, oh, that's going to be the next one. Because I'm quite sure there's a lot more other things that we can talk about as far as this situation, other situations, other things that we dealt with. You feel me? But we'll get more into it, more and more.
You're already regular on the show, like, you know what I'm saying? Go without
Absolutely.
saying. You know what I'm saying? We're always welcome.
And it's a travel from VA to come see my guy to do this. You feel me? That's right.
That's what we do, man. We're all worldwide, but you want to shout anybody out, man? Let anybody know you love them.
Man, the family, man. First and foremost, the family, man, the friend, I mean, close relatives, everybody that held that situation. When that situation happened, everybody that was there, big ups to him, man. My son brought the Newark out. Newark, the funeral was crazy. He brought Newark out, man. So, I mean, a lot of people, everybody that showed love that I couldn't show the love to, man, that's big ups to all. Like, you feel me? The family members that held all up, man, that's big ups to y'all all. Like, I mean, like, it's real love to real love, man, for real.
And that's what it is, man. Your boy Dee Has, D.H. You know what I'm saying? D from motherfucking High Street. This is what we here to do, man. Smoke a joke, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know we here. It's real. You know what I'm saying? We coming with real stories, not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of like made up fictional stuff, like we're not playing a lot.
Yeah,
that's it. We smoking and joking, we keeping it 100. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you'll see my man again, you know what I'm saying? You got more shit to talk about. We're gonna double back. Anytime, B.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Word, my God. Yeah. Definitely.
That's hard. Let me not let that.
What?
Oh, yeah. That's definitely
too, bro.
That's cool.
Like, I told you, you see what to do.
I said, thank you. Like,
crazy about her shit. Because after she got better, she just be real quick. Because when she got little contracts now, like VCU in college, she do like 500 shirts for the colleges. Like she got little shit. She yeah.
So I come to VA, like you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like it's real now. Like I'm saying, it went from a hobby to something that, like, you know how you try to start something and then. Like, or you just played with it, then out of nowhere it blow up. Yeah. We ain't big blown up. What I'm saying is, you never know. It might get crazy.
And also, things like shit, I'm just buying tickets.
Right.
That's a blessing.
Yep.
Like I said, you like your guy, your son, like all, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like the baby situation, like the sit on.
Right. Yup. Yo, that they crazy, man. Cause they look like.